Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collingwood. I'm here to give my Halloween character retrospective. And on this Michael Myers Monday, I decided to go with Rachel Carruthers and Tina. I'm going to do two in this one video here. I find, the early Rachel Carruthers of Halloween 4 very self-centered, but not really worried enough for Jamie being related to Michael Myers. I do like some of that about her because she's not overly paranoid. She's more. Rachel is your typical teenager. She wanted, her own life. She wanted to live her life. I do love Rachel Carruthers. I think Rachel Carruthers is one of the most underutilized characters in Halloween. Is she the only one? God, no. She's one of those characters where when you look at her, you go, what else could they have done with her? And they could have done a lot. And sorry, guys, I have a cough currently, but I do feel if we would have gotten more of her, if she wouldn't have got killed in Halloween 5, I don't have a now. I want to say this: I don't have a problem with her getting killed in Halloween 5 because it gave room for what they wanted to do with Tina, obviously. And I'm gonna touch again. I'm gonna touch on Tina in this video too. I feel you could have killed her off later in Halloween 5. I feel she should have been one of the last to be killed off. This Halloween 5, do I think it's awful? No. It has a lot of dark and good moments. Again, I'm not trying to sit here and review the whole movie, the whole franchise. I'm just talking about the characters. But how, with, Rachel, it just seems like they were wanting to do more with Rachel. And what I'll say is, what wins you over with Rachel is, even after all the complaining she does in Halloween 4, she does defend Jamie. She does protect Jamie. She does realize she's making mistakes. And I think that's what makes you bond with the character instantly after that is, okay, she is a human being. Human beings do make mistakes, and here's this girl. She's making mistakes by focusing on herself. And once she, you know, does that, after she does that, she is focused on Jamie. I don't think she totally ignored Jamie just to, satisfy her needs, really. Not initially, not on purpose to hurt Jamie. She was focused on herself. So you could say she took care of her own business first and then others. I do love the truck scene. The truck scene is way cool with her. Um, Again, she kicked ass. Say what you want. To me, this was pre-Halloween H2O. This was pre-Halloween 2018. Halloween has always showed women could fight back. Halloween 2018 didn't deliver that message first by far. I would say the original Halloween delivered it first. And then look at Halloween 2, Halloween 4, Halloween 5 a little bit. 6 was, again, but you had three different protagonists. But for me, Rachel Carruthers is a really cool character. I loved her. She was just so spunky. She wasn't, and this is why I love I love the difference in characters. She wasn't Laurie Strode. She wasn't, just some babysitter who you didn't know, and then you find out she's Michael's sister. She's this daughter of these two people who adopted this girl who's related to Michael Myers. And despite her, like I said, being about herself, she does care for Jamie, and that came across so very, very well. Um, for Tina, is Tina a bad character? No, not a bad character. Just Tina's Tina's stuff in the movie for me. I wish that if you go watch Halloween 5, again, it's more even more centered around Jamie, the character of Jamie Lloyd, and I will get to Jamie Lloyd probably next week. Um, so you have Tina, a character they're wanting to sell to you because they've just killed Rachel Carruthers. Usually that's how it works. When you're wanting to focus on another character, when you're wanting to take it a different direction, and you kill off a main character from the previous film, you are going to kill that character off to push across this other character. The problem with that is, and I don't feel this is the actress's fault. Tina does come across as caring. They don't put her on screen enough, and when they do put her on screen, only so many times does she actually talk about Jamie. There's not enough there. I mean, I'm not saying you don't get nothing out of the character. You do get the sense for the short time they put her on, and this is where I'll put the actress over. She does put across she does care about Jamie. So they just don't put her on enough, and they don't. When they do, they don't always get her across. They do somewhat to enough degree. You believe she cares about Jamie because remember, this is Rachel's best friend. Um, Again, I don't hate the character at all. I enjoy characters very much. My thing of Tina is the one thing I always take away from Tina is you really needed to make a bigger investment into this character. Even if you were going to kill her off, because an investment was made into Rachel for all of Halloween 4. And look, they kill her off in 5. It's okay to make what I'll say is it's okay to make a short-term investment in a character as long as you have other characters to fill their shoes, to not to be them but to be their own character. Look at Jamie Lloyd. Would you sit there and say Jamie Lloyd, even though she was Laurie's daughter, was Laurie? No, to me I wouldn't. In my opinion, that's just my view. She was her own character. With Tina, Tina is definitely her own character. You just don't get enough of her from a deep, deep perspective. And there's other characters like that in the franchise too, where they're good, they're really, really good. You're just not getting, something's not coming across to the audience enough. And so the character gets criticized. That's just my point of view, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Um, Wednesday night, I will be bringing at I_Barnabas on to discuss the entire franchise. So it's going to be really, really fun. I hope you guys enjoy that video because I cannot wait to bring him on and get his thoughts on the entire franchise, all these characters. And I'm gonna definitely ask him how's he feel about the new movie filming in his neck of the woods. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys Wednesday night.